Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Bulls stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Celtics. The Eastern Conference Finals, coming up next.
The field in the Eastern Conference is down to 2. And tonight, the battle to reach the NBA Finals begins. It's all here on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. The perimeter pairing, White and Brown. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And for the Bulls, they've got Draymond Green. He's out there with Zach LaVine. Josh Giddey out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Rose in at the 2. You look at Chicago, and after sweeping their last series, they're riding a nice wave of momentum into the conference finals.
Yeah, they really are. Now, we'll see if that gap between series takes any of that momentum away. You'd like to get as much rest as possible in the postseason, but you also don't want to get rusty.
Now here's Rose. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's Holiday. Horford outside. White looking it over. Brown against LaVine. 6 to shoot. It's Brown on the wing. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist.
Well, this is about the stellar interior game of Nikola Vucevic. Defender in his grill? No problem.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Goes up with the strike. Tatum gets the bucket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And so here is Chicago. The Celtics making their last shot. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. So it's Boston now. Brown passes to Tatum. Outside, Brown. The 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Back to Rose. On the wing, LaVine. Jacks up a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Brown. Tatum inside. Green covering. Tatum passes to Brown. Outside Holiday. For 3. Chicago with a rebound. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Rose against White. Rose right side. Outside Levine. Back to Rose. Horford pulls it in. Celtics trail by 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Holiday. No made baskets yet. They set a pick. Takes a 3. Rose grabs the board.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Rose, a screen on White. And that one's good. Giddy.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. 4-3. That shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Levine with it. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Brown. Outside White. Over Rose. Again, the miss by Boston. Chicago has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting any...
On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Luke Cornett, Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. Pass to Shireman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Bulls leading by 3. And here is Vucevic. Left side Giddey. Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Outside Craig. Rose left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. And the Bulls lead by 5.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker, Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pritchard, count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's Rose. The rebound, Celtics.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Hauser passes to Pritchard. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Rose. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass on the layup. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
The leaner off the window. It's good.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Rose outside. On the wing, Levine. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Tatum looking it over. Down low. Here's Shireman, guarded by Rose. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Chicago making a switch here. Green is checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Tillman's checked in. Bulls leading by 5. Rose outside. Blocked.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pritchard, pass to Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Rose against Tatum. Now here's Rose. Defense right on him. Tatum with some nice D.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Chicago.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Tillman. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Green covering. Green against Tatum. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Bulls have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Rose. Softly drops in the floater. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 4. Outside, Brown. Outside Tatum. Fires it. Chicago grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Levine. Green, a screen. Holiday grabs the miss.
He started the game scorching minutes from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Again, the miss by Boston. Bulls leading by 4. Here's Rose. 6 points for him. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. He pulls it. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the shot goes down. Rose has got 8.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's White. Rose grabs the board. Rose has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Green. Outside Giddey. The 3 is up. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Celtics trail by 6. Outside White. Pass to Holiday. Tatum against Green. Back to White. Outside Tatum. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Bulls leading by 6. Now Giddey. A minute 9 left to play in the first half. Back to Rose. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by White. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Boston Celtics.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum when you're giving away possessions. Mistake-free play has them in the lead. Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Celtics trail by 5. All right, let's find out the news on Jalen Smith. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, I was able to talk with Chicago's head athletic trainer about his status, and the diagnosis is relatively mild, a bruised knee. Not great, but could be worse. The concern is obvious. Here in the conference finals, the slimmest of margins can make a big difference. Guys?
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Rose in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. White, good.
That is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Rose finds LaVine. Count the basket and the foul! Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
LaVine, no good on the free throw.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Brown gets the inside finish.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Holiday passes to Horford. Now here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. They set the pick. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
This guy's so accurate from outside the arc. You wish Holiday was more aggressive from range.
Right side LaVine. Pass to Green. Vucevic, a screen on Tatum. Green finds Rose. Over Holiday. Tries again. And Vucevic lays it up and in. Vucevic has got 6.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Pass to Horford.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Rose against Tatum. Outside for Green. Back to Rose. Outside, Green takes the three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, we all know this guy is a legitimate two-way threat. Drew Holiday gifted as a defender and solid on the offensive end.
Boston trailing. Outside White. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by Boston. Chicago has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. White on the wing. Unloads from 13. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Give him 8 points now.
To me, this is when Derek White is at his most dangerous. When the jumper is falling, it opens up the other aspects of his game.
They double him with Brown. Rose, the pass to Giddey. Outside, Green. Lets it go from deep. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here on the third.
Zach LaVine draws a level of defensive attention that allows him to draw contact.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shot. Timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. 56 seconds left in the third. Rose with it. He's against Tillman. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Pritchard. 12 points for him. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Tillman.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
29 seconds left in the third quarter here. Brown against Rose. Out to Craig. Pass to White. Rose against Brown. And stolen by Brown. Here's Hauser. Outside, Brown. And it's all from three-point range. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Chicago ahead, up 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Taking a look at the Celtics. Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Hauser in at the 3. From deep, Rose. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Tatum. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be...
Get out there. Make him work for it, please.
Here's Pritchard. To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Bulls have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Rose. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. For Boston, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. Giddey defends. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. Rose, the pass to Levine. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. The Celtics shooting a nice 50% for the game. Holiday finds Tatum. The 3-ball. Boston, no good that time either.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Levine. Second chance shot. And Vucevic puts it in. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. He's so comfortable this close to the cup.
High post Cornet working on Vucevic. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul of the game. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Chicago. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hauser. Launches it. Chicago with a rebound. Rose has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside, Williams. To the left side wing. Looking to end this cold spell. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Levine.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. With some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Cornet. Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. Gives us a chance to catch up. With Ali LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team. Saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
And Ali, thank you for that. There's Tatum with the 3. Jason Tatum! He's a sharpshooter!
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
White against Rose. Pass to Levine. Hey, expanding his range. Rose can't connect. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Again, Boston. Chicago's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Rose, the pass to Giddey. Rose with it. Outside Levine. And there's the screen. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by White.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Holiday up top. Outside Tatum. to Holiday. Outside White. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Vucevic, he's checked in for Williams. Now Rose. Pass to Levine. Oh! Levine burns him inside.
Levine delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
And here's Brown. A minute 58 left in the 4th quarter. White with a screen on Levine. Oh, it's blocked by Levine.
Wow, solid swat from Levine. Coaches and teammates appreciate when he's engaged on the defensive end.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And so it's Boston with it. Just 3 to shoot. Tatum finds Horford. Shoots over Vucevic. Horford can't hit. The Bulls have gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th. Rose against White. Second chance effort. Rose with the bucket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Brown against Levine. Horford outside on the wing. Holiday. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Green. Chicago leading. Rose, the pass to Levine. There's the 3. Oh, the trifecta!
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
Boston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And here's Brown for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And an intentional foul right there. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Good on the bucket. And now a 7-point Bulls lead.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
This one belongs to Chicago. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.